Hey guys, what's up? Schroeder here. I wanted to make this video. Honestly, I never thought I would have to make a video like this, but I'm just being real with you guys. So, something that I've been noticing in the advertising world quite a bit, especially with Facebook, is there is some crazy things going on right now. Like, and this isn't really anything to be super worried about, but at least not right now. But I wanted to make a video about getting your leads off of these platforms. Okay. Now, why would I say that? I've been advertising on Facebook for going on 7 years now, right? I'm a big advocate for social media marketing. That's what I do. That's how I make money. But, guys, what if we didn't have Facebook tomorrow? We didn't have Instagram tomorrow. We didn't have Google. What would we do? Like, you got to think about that. I was listening to a podcast by Andy Frisella last night. He built a business where he didn't have any of that, right? And it really got me thinking. It was like, holy crap, what would I do if I didn't have these platforms, right? And this, is kind of an issue. I mean, you really have to realize this. Like, about, what was it, a year and a half ago, Facebook and Instagram just shut down for the entire day and literally decimated businesses for that entire day. Imagine if that was a week. How many businesses would actually go out of business? This is why I keep saying you need to be tracking your leads. You need to be collecting data. You need to be getting the leads off of these platforms. Get them on the platform, right? Get their attention by using the platform, using the advertising, but then convert them off, okay? Talk to them via text message, phone call, that way. That way they're yours, okay? You guys need to start taking ownership of your leads, okay? I'm still a huge advocate for social media marketing. There's nothing against that, but I'm also a realist, all right? Like, if that stuff was gone tomorrow, because at this point it's almost like utility that we don't pay for, that actually pays us, right? Unless you're paying for the ads, right? But we need to get the leads off of these platforms, simply because if you don't, if your only way of connecting with them is through Facebook, how are you going to connect with them after, if something happens, right? This became very apparent to me last year whenever Facebook went down. I was out of business for an entire day. I couldn't do anything because everything relied on Facebook, right? So I'm just being a realist, right? What kind of things do you want to collect from your customers when you buy from them? Specifically, when you buy from them, you also want to collect data from whenever people call you and different things like that. Okay, so pretty much what you want to do is you want to grab their phone numbers and emails. Okay, that's really all you need to get: phone numbers and emails. That way you can stay in contact with these people. You don't want to lose contact with your customers. Okay, what we should be doing is using these platforms to get the customers, and then we want to transfer them off of the platform using phone numbers and emails. That way we can always stay in contact with them, right? So this is just something I wanted to point out that would, I feel like it would help you guys massively. I'm not saying Facebook or Instagram or anything like that is going to go down, but in the case that it might, you don't want to be one of those businesses that goes out of business because of social platforms being shut down. Whenever I worked at Papado, we had what was called a blackout procedure when the credit card machines went down. We always had a backup. Always had a backup. If the power went out, blackout procedure, right? So that kind of reminds me of something like this, right? If a blackout were to happen on all the social media networks, we don't want to fall victim to losing everything we've built because we left it on a platform. Start collecting phone numbers, start collecting emails, start following up with your customers, and just make sure you have them all in a place, that is actually downloadable, that you can print out, right? I do recommend Resell Deck for this. This is what I built it for. It's built for following up. Now, I'm going to pitch here, but Resell Deck is meant for this purpose. It is meant to collect the leads for you, okay? In the event of social media going out, my business will not go out of business because I have hundreds and hundreds of leads in my CRM. Now, if the internet goes out, whoops. Well, I can't even say that because I print out my stuff, right? I print out my leads. So I have them anyway, right? I can just call them up using a piece of paper like the old days, right? So, I felt like that I needed to say this, and it's been on my mind for a little while now. And then just listening to the podcast last night really just kind of shined a light on it, and I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. Use the platforms to generate leads, interest, and advertising for your business, but do not leave your entire business on the platform. Do not leave your entire business on the platform. It's a dangerous game, because if Facebook and Instagram shuts down tomorrow, we're out of business, right? If that's where your entire business was, you're out of business, okay? So anyway, guys, if you guys want to learn how to flip phones, check out the ebook below, and I appreciate you guys watching this. I know this one was a little different, but I think it was something that needed to be said. So, because I know nobody else out there is talking about this. Nobody else is even bringing awareness to it. So get your leads off of these platforms. That way you can stay in business when nobody else can. So anyway, guys, see you guys later. Talk to you guys later. See you guys in the next video.